Well, hello and welcome to episode 62 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular old guy fighting prostate cancer, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. It's, what is it? Hump day. You know, that's the thing about being retired, is it's really easy to forget what day is what. The only things I have to remember are Street Sweeper Day, which is the fourth Monday of the month, and then Thursdays, which is when the trash cans go out. I apologize, didn't sleep that great last night, and just fatigued today. Got up, did some stuff around here on the computer that I needed to do, and then what did I do after that? Oh, did some shopping online at Home Depot, because I've got to replace the inner workings on the toilet in the master bathroom. It's so annoying. It'll just on its own, it'll go shh. Boy, it's a bad impression, but the sound of water coming from the hose into the tank, you know, when the tank is filling up, it just does that randomly. And it used to just do it once in a while. Now it's, you know, every couple of minutes you hear it go shh, and it shuts off. So not only is it annoying, but I'm sure I'm wasting water doing that too. So I bought the whole new, you know, guts to the inside, and then I also had to get a new sprayer for the hose out front. I had one of those really nice wheel up things for the garden hose out in front, and it broke. First it started leaking, you know, water leaking out slowly, and then it just started spewing out all over the place. So I disconnected it maybe a month ago, and then of course, you know, the squirt nozzles that you hold on to, I don't know what it is about those things, but they just wear out. The little plunger thing that's up at the top, and there's like a little metal triangle in there, I think they're just designed to fail after a year or two. So I have no idea how long I've had that one, but it's the kind where you click, you know, it goes shower, jet, center, stream, flat. The only thing I ever use is the shower and the jet one, and that's if I'm washing the cars. So I had to order one of those, and then I needed duct tape and a few other things. So I did the curbside pickup at Home Depot, which is awesome. They were great. I rolled up in there, and they have the special parking spaces for you. So I hopped out, opened up the camper shell on the back, and here I go again. And so you text them to let them know you're there. Then it was so cool because the girl comes out and she sees the truck, sees the lids open, figured it out. Common sense. God bless people with common sense. You know, and I could tell looking in the window, she was going to set it in there, and then she realized I had some of those, oh man, collapsible crates in there from Costco. So she moved the two bags over and put it in the collapsible crate so that it wouldn't be rolling all over the inside. So, man, common sense rules. And sorry about that. I just popped my shoulder. I've had both of these shoulders operated on in the last 3 years, and every once in a while I catch it just right. And man, I doubt that you heard that on the camera, but Kelly can hear it if she's sitting next to me when I do it, and it not good. It's painful. But anyways, so I went to Home Depot, and then I went to the bank, and then went to Harbor Freight, because they have it's a motorcycle carrier that goes on your trailer hitch, the 2-inch trailer hitch. And I've been looking at it for a while, you know, and didn't pull the trigger, and then son of a gun, they had a coupon on it. So it was normally $139. They had a coupon for $109, and so I went into the store and standing in line, had a couple other things I was going to get, and I asked the guy, I said, hey, you know, can you help me find this? So he disappeared to the back of the store. This is the one in Westminster. Disappeared to the back of the store for maybe 10 minutes. He came back out, and he goes, we just sold the last one this morning. Which makes sense. That's kind of luck I have. If it can be sold 10 minutes before I get there, it will. And he was nice enough too. He said, come up by the register and I'll check the other stores and see what they got. So he said, they have 2 in Garden Grove, and I think he said they had two or three in Santa Ana. And I said, okay. So I paid for the other items that I had that I needed, and then hopped in the Tundra and headed over there. It's Harbor, south of 22 freeway. So zipped over there, and they aren't out on display. You go over there and pull the little tag, and then you give it to somebody that works there, and then he goes to the back and brings it out. And it's about, I'm almost 6 feet tall, and it was taller than me, so I'm gonna say it was 7 feet tall, cardboard box. And this thing must weigh, I don't know, 150 pounds, which, 3 years ago, that was nothing. I'd pick that up, one arm, sling it and go. Well, after, dealing with cancer and radiation and all that kind of stuff, plus my body fighting cancer every day, I don't have the strength anymore to be able to manhandle that thing and get it around. So this kid, who's probably, if I had to guess, I would say 22, 23. And then, he's in good shape, skinny guy, muscles. Comes out of the back of the Harbor Freight and stops right there. So I'm thinking old guy thoughts. He's gonna drag this up here by the cash register for me, and life's golden. Yo, he stops and he just stands there looking at me. He goes, here you go. And I just like, wow, okay. So I pick it up, and it has that white plastic closure stuff on it, that you can't tear, you have to cut to get off. So I was using that for a handle, and I'm kind of half carrying it, half dragging it, going along. And like I've said in other videos, I've given up worrying about being embarrassed. I've peed my pants in front of people so many times that looking like an old guy dragging a heavy box doesn't bother me at all. So I get in line, I wait, and they got the Wuhan flu markers out, and so I'm waiting. I get up there, and finally it's my turn to get in front of the register. And all over the place they have these signs, and it says they have their own credit card now. And if you get the credit card, you get 10% off, and it says no exclusions on there. I'm thinking, well, that's pretty good, because I'm already, with the coupon, I'm already saving $30, because it was normally $139, and they had a coupon for $109. So I thought, another 10% off that'd be pretty good. So when I got up there, I asked the guy, I said, hey, how do I apply for the credit card? And he goes, oh, just give me your driver's license. And I asked him, I said, well, do I get another 10% off? I have the coupon. Do I get another 10% off of that? And he goes, I don't think you do. I said, well, it says no exclusions. So they check with the manager, and evidently there are exclusions. You don't get the extra 10% off. So I took my driver's license back real quick, and he goes, oh, you don't want the credit card? I go, no, I don't want to ding my credit score applying for another card that I'm never going to use. But I figured, hey, if I was going to get 10% off on it, then there you go. So anyways, I paid for it, and then I said, do you have anybody that can help me out to the car with this thing? And the dude looks at me, and then he goes, I think everybody's out to lunch. And of course, I don't want to play the cancer card or anything. So he gets on the little walkie-talkie, and he says, hey, we got anybody that can help the old guy with a box out to the truck? Doesn't bother me. I don't care what you call me, just get somebody up here to help me with a box. So I gave him about 45 seconds, and somebody came back on and said I'm busy on the radio. So I'm like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. So I just started waddling out to the parking lot with it. And at one point, I had to set it down for just a second and readjust my grip. And I happened to look over my shoulder, and there was one of the employees standing at the door looking at me crossing the parking lot. I thought, man, really, seriously? You're not going to jog across the parking lot and give me a hand with this? Because it's such a little parking lot there, or so shallow parking, you have to go back quite a ways to get the big Tundra in there. And so anyways, I got it back there, loaded into the truck, and all that kind of stuff, and got home. So I'm not mad at anybody, but I just thought I would share the story with you, because I miss being able to do that. Like I said, 3 years ago, before shoulder surgery and being diagnosed with cancer, and having a belly in my tube and all that kind of stuff. I mean, man, I could pick that thing up and in the back of the truck, no problem. But unfortunately, that's not where I'm at. So anyways, long way of getting around to saying that I miss my testosterone quite a bit. But the hormone therapy that I'm on unfortunately stops that. So I'm going to have to live with that. And I have been, I make adjustments in life. I have to ask for help a lot more than I used to, and that's not something I'm used to. And it's something that I was chatting with my buddy Nilo about. It's hard when you're used to being a self-sufficient guy, and in my case, I'm usually the go-to guy. People come to me for help. I go, hey, can you give me a hand with this? Can you help me out with this? And I always say yes, and unfortunately now I have to say, no, it's not something I can do. And it's frustrating, so I'm going to have to get used to that. But hopefully, when this thing's all done, the cancer's killed, and I'm heading back to being my own self, I'll still be old, but at least, if there's some chance they can get me off of the hormone treatment, then I can start working out again. Start getting these little. Oh my God, that is just. It's crazy. I mean, I got pictures where I had a real muscle in there. And not anymore, but it'll get there. So yeah, that's my Wednesday rant. But thank you very much for following on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to continue to follow me, click on the subscribe below, and there's a little bell. I have no idea where it is. There's a little bell somewhere down here, and you click on it, and it'll notify you every time a new video is posted. And also give me a thumbs up. Man, I really appreciate those. Those help the channel quite a bit. And thank you for the prayers, for the good thoughts, for the vibes, for the mojo, for the shaka, for the aloha. Everything you guys send my way, I just grab it all and use it all. And I believe it makes a difference. So the trick is, you don't have to believe. I believe for both of us. So send whatever you want to send, and I'll use it. So have a great Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow.